chapter first, we have seen that in our democracy, it is neither possible nor necessary for people to govern directly. Most common form of democracy in our times is for the people to govern through their representatives. In this chapter, we will look at how these representatives are elected. We begin by understanding why elections are necessary and useful in democracy. We try to understand how the electoral competition among parties serves the people. We then go on to ask what makes an election democratic. What the basic idea here is to distinguish democratic elections from non-democratic election. The rest of this chapter tries assess elections in India in the light of this yardstick. We take a look at each stages of election from the drawing of boundaries of different constituencies to a declaration of result. At each stages we ask what should happen and what does happen in elections. Toward the end of the chapter we turn to an assessment of whether elections in India are free and fair. Here we also examine the role of the Elections Commission in ensuring free and fair elections. अध्याय एक में हमने देखा कि लोकतंत्र के लिए यह ना तो संभव है ना ही जरूरी कि लोग सीधे शासन करें। हमारे समय में लोकतंत्र का सबसे आम स्वरूप लोगों द्वारा अपने प्रतिनिधियों के माध्यम से शासन चलाने का है। इस अध्याय में हम देखेंगे कि किसी लोकतंत्र में प्रतिनिधि का चुनाव कैसे होता है। हम शुरुआत यह समझने से करेंगे कि लोकतंत्र में चुनाव क्यों जरूरी है और उपयोगी है। हम यह भी समझने की कोशिश करेंगे कि विभिन्न दलों की चुनौती प्रतिद्वंदिता किस तरह लोगों को लाभ पहुंचाती है। फिर हम यह सवाल उठाएंगे कि किन किन चीज़ों के कारण कोई चुनाव लोकतांत्रिक होता है। इसी के सहारे हम लोकतांत्रिक और गैर लोकतांत्रिक चुनाव का अंतर समझ पाएंगे। अध्याय के बाकी हिस्से में हम इन्हीं पैमानों के आधार पर भारत में हुए चुनावों का मूल्यांकन करेंगे। इस क्रम में हम चुनाव के प्रत्येक चरण यानी विभिन्न चुनाव क्षेत्रों के सीमा निर्धारण से लेकर चुनाव परिणामों की घोषणा तक पर नजर डालेंगे। हम चरण चरण में हम यह सवाल पूछेंगे कि क्या होना चाहिए और प्रत्यक्ष चुनाव में क्या होता है। अध्याय के आखिर में हम इस सवाल पर विचार करेंगे कि भारत में हुए चुनाव निष्पक्ष और स्वतंत्र ढंग से हुए हैं या नहीं, या हम निष्पक्ष और स्वतंत्र चुनाव कराने में चुनाव आयोग की भूमिका पर भी विचार करेंगे। अब हम पढ़ने जा रहे हैं वाई इलेक्शंस। असेंबली इलेक्शंस इन हरियाणा। दिस टाइम इज आफ्टर मिडनाइट एंड expectant crowd sitting for the past 5 hours in a chowk of the town is waiting for its leader to come. The organizer assure and reassure the crowd that he would be here any moment. The crowd stands up whenever a passing vehicle comes that way. It arouses hopes that he has come. The leader is Mr. Devilal, chief of the Haryana Sangharsh Samiti, who was to address a meeting in Karnal on Thursday night. The 76-year-old leader is a very bushy man. This day, his day starts at 8 a.m. and ends after 11 p.m. He had already addressed 9 elections meetings since morning, been constantly addressing public meetings for the past 23 months. and preparing for this election. This newspaper report is about the state assembly election in Haryana in 1987. The state had been ruled by a Congress party lead government since 1982. Chaudhry Devi Lal, then an opposite leader, led a movement called Nyay Yuddh, struggle for justice, and form a new party, Lok Dal. His party joined other opposition parties to form a front against the Congress in the elections. In the election campaign, Devi Lal said that if his party won the election, his government would waive the loans of farmers and small businessmen. He promised that this would be the first action of his government. The people were unhappy with the existing government. They were also attracted by Devi Lal's promise. Also, when elections were held, they voted overwhelmingly in favor of Lokdal and its allies. Lokdal and its partners won 76 out of 90 seats in the state assembly. Lok Dal alone won 60 seats and thus had a clear majority in assembly. The Congress would win only 5 seats. Once the election results were announced, the sitting chief minister resigned. The na the new na the newly elected hmm, nine the newly elected member of legislative assembly members MLAs of Lokdal chose Devi Lal as their leader. The governor invited Devi Lal to be the new chief minister 3 days after the elections results were declared. He became the chief minister as soon government issued a government order waiving the outstanding loans of small farmers, agricultures, laborers, and small businessmen. His party ruled the state for 4 years. The next elections order waiving the outstanding loans of small farmers, agricultural laborers, and small businessmen. His party ruled the state for four years. The next elections were held in 1991, but this time his party did not win popular support. The Congress won the elections and formed the government. चुनाव क्यों? हरियाणा के विधानसभा चुनाव। आधी रात के बाद का समय उत्सुक भीड़ शहर के चौराहों के पास पीछे 5 घंटों से अपने नेता के आने का इंतजार कर रही हैं। आयोजक भीड़ को बार बार भरोसा दिला रहे हैं कि नेता बस अब आने ही वाले हैं। जब भी कोई गाड़ी पास से गुजरती तो लोग अपने नेता को देखने की उम्मीद में उठ खड़े होते। उन्हें लगता है कि हमारे नेता आ गए। ये नेता हैं श्री देवीलाल हरियाणा संघर्ष समिति के प्रमुख, जो गुरुवार की उस रात करनाल में भाषण देने आने वाले हैं। 76 वर्ष के इस नेता को आजकल जरा भी फुर्सत नहीं है। उनका राजनीतिक कार्यक्रम सुबह 8 बजे से शुरू होकर रात 11 बजे तक चलता है। आज सुबह से उन्होंने चुनावी सभाओं में भाषण दिया है। पिछले 23 महीनों से वे लगातार जन सेवाएं कर रही हैं और चुनाव की तैयारियां कर रही हैं।